Hello everyone. Hope you all are okay and hope you're keeping safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. This is the time that we are living in. Okay? Look out for your neighbor and keep a healthy mind, because a healthy mind is a powerful one. So for those who read a lot like myself, I don't know if you read the UK Daily Mail that says the US and UK are suffering from a throat cancer epidemic. And for all those who love to get their freak on, listen here. Experts have identified oral sex as the main case, with Dr. Hisham Mahani of the UK's University of Birmingham stated in a recent study that 70% of throat cancers are caused by human papillomavirus HPV. Mahana explained that people who have multiple oral sex partners have up to a 9-fold increase of suffering throat cancer. So for all those who feel like them randomly have so much partner and doing those take it in the throat thing, this is one that you need to listen to. However, Reid does not think the report will deter Jamaicans despite the act still being seen as taboo in certain quarters. The funny thing about the saying it is taboo in Jamaica, I always wondered, say for example, 80% of Jamaican women say yes, they are getting it on, but yet still is only one Jamaican man doing it. So I want to know how he manage, much millions of women in Jamaica, how that one man get around to all of those women. Or could it be they all lying as hell? It is more common now, and sooner or later, people are going to have to talk about it. When I host a show, I ask all the ladies in the room, who get oral sex to scream, and the whole club scream, ah! When I ask the man them who don't do those things to bust a blank, all of them busting a blank. And that is according to bad boy Trevor Reid. It's clearly that is a lot of lie being told right there, so you understand, because more is doing than they're saying. You understand? This is Jamaica still, and there's still a taboo attached to those stuff. However, we have to acknowledge that the practice of having multiple oral sex partners is indeed unsafe, and advise persons to be more cautious. Well, for the ones that are keeping things safe in the confines of their own relationship, where there's a one-on-one partner thing and so on, I guess they will get a better chance of able to do it to the own about these things, because I guess it's a multiple different, I would say, DNAs that going in the throat that is going to cause this and so. But I guess if you have your one partner and you indulge sometime, I guess it's safe, but you still have to be cautious. For the life of me, I would never understand why anyone would want to be having multiple partners and doing the exact same thing with all multiple partners, unless it's a business, because it can't be like that. You understand? I already know that multiple partners is unsafe in any which direction or way you look at it. Hence the reason why people are supposed to use condom. And even doing these things, there's dental dams. You use condoms to protect yourself. I personally don't care what people do in their bedroom. You understand? As long as they don't come throw it in people's face in the work, that is where they will get the attention. But people need to make decisive decisions on how they handle each other and what they do with each other on a personal basis. But I would advise this multiple thing has never worked, and everybody end up losing the end. Continue. Medical doctor Dr. Alfred Dawes told the Weekend Star that patients between the ages of 50 to 80, particularly men, were more likely to be diagnosed with the viral infection. I wonder why. Let's go on. Some of the precautions that are advised include dental dam and using condoms. We are not seeing anything of the sort in Jamaica in terms of a significant increase in throat cancers, but we do have to take note that this thing may take years to develop. The virus is usually more present in older persons after years of practicing oral sex, said Dawes. Yes, I was wondering why that age group was defined, but now I realize is that they have been doing it for years with different partners, etc. And eventually, as you get older, it all come together and create some kind of throat drama crap that goes on there. It make you wonder why we have the respiratory illnesses that spread so far. Even right now, there's still a respiratory illness going around. Because if these things going on in the throat, so it means that we're going to go mask up all the time. We're attacking people's face because we don't know what's going on in them throat. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. To continue, some of these viruses, HPVs, can affect the oral cavity, the tonsils, the back of the throat itself. He said, we do know that HPV is in Jamaica. We do know that it is prevalent because of the high incidence of cervical cancer in Jamaica, and the fact we have low vaccination rates against the HPV viruses. You know, Jamaicans, them afraid of vaccine. When you mention niggers, is a problem. The vaccine against HPV are recommended from as soon as you start to have sexual intercourse or even some persons before. So I would take it. The HPVs is what end up giving you the cervical cancer. So if you're doing the same thing when you do down there, so up in your throat, you end up have these HPV viruses in your throat, hence the problem with the throat thingy. The thing is that Jamaica has not done any studies to see how many of the oral stereotypes that infect the throat and tonsils are present in the population, but we are all at risk. The higher the number of sexual partners, then the greater the risk of getting this infection, which is by far the most common sexually transmitted infection, he added. See, it all come back down to safe sex. People having multiple partners, that does not make sense. Well, if it's a business you're doing, using those parts, well, okay, but you still need to be protected. You understand? People need to think about them life safety and so on. We can't just make a momentary elapse because of sex. We shorten our life. Doesn't make sense, does it? And right now, it just seems like fun. If you listen to the music, down in a people throat, if you listen to people under woman frock, everything is so highly sexualized. You understand? We really have to be careful because life is not just about sex. Without sex, just add icing to the mix. You know, you eat a plain cake and add icing on it because there's so much things about each other that people can have fun with and enjoy. Have the meeting of the minds, of common interests and so on. You know what I mean? As I said, if you're using sex as a business, well, that's on you. But you still need to be safe. But if you're not going in a relationship, it shouldn't be relationships or situationships. Then again, the thing about it, there's so much ships that is going on that don't have any lifespan. You understand? We just need to be more careful and just know that we need to always get tested and always know that it's best you know what is going on with your life and how much more longer you have to live and so on, more than it just drop on you one day and then you're paranoid and kill it off yourself quicker. Anyway, guys, this was a heavy one, but I had to share it. Please, guys, be safe. Take care of your sexual health. Be on top of your mental health. And be safe. Because life is meant for living. You understand? You can't be alive and not living. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform. Listen to me, man. I want some of you guys come in the comment section and talk to me and this and give me, little opinions, so we can have a little talk about it. No, everybody comment them right, everybody have their own opinion. But let us just talk about it and have a little fun with it because this topic is a funny one. Anyway, guys, Love you all. Bye for now.